Your mic's back on there, but
Yeah. I would. Well, good. So what have you got in here so far? You got your broccoli, spring onions, garlic as well?
yeah.
Nice.
With this or
So what's your plan? Are you going to fry this off first and then add the rice?
yeah, for when you're talking to the kitchen.
Big hands going, I like it. I will find one for you. Need the plastic one here. There you go. Right, we've got that. So what's this for here?
Pardon?
What's this for?
This is for the starter.
Yep.
So it's the cabbage Arizona box. So this is basically the flavoring part.
Nice.
So the garlic and the onions.
Yep.
And afterwards, I'll add the salt, maybe paprika, the chili, and also the cabbage.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
then that'll be the starter.
And are you cooking it in olive oil?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, amazing.
I'm getting the biscuits down, but
You need.
I'm getting the biscuits down, but I don't currently have a piping bag, so I'm just gonna have to thin them out. You look really disgusted. I'm really sorry.
No, 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 I'm not at all.
You gotta do what you gotta do. My hands are clean, by the way.
Yeah, no, I believe your hands are clean. Would you like me to source you a piping bag, or are you happy to try and do it like this?
I could have asked for a piping bag.
You could have, but you're doing okay.
Oh, okay.
Like adapt and overcome.
Adapt and overcome. You know what?
Making a piping bag out of red fruit paper.
That was smart, actually. I feel like an idiot now.
Roll it into a triangle. Got the end up.
You've overtaken my intelligence, sir. How dare you?
Still feeling very confident though.
Yeah, you know what? I can sort it out, so it's not a huge problem. You know, just make it thin. So yeah. Are you all right, chef?
Yeah, I'm all right. Smells good in the kitchen. Looking forward to it. I'm getting hungry. So yeah, very much so. How's the carbonara coming along?
So I'm just doing the vegetable in a minute because it is really good.
Yeah.
This bowl.
Oh, nice. Utilizing it all. Yeah.
So it's going to come along pretty quickly. Takes maybe 30 minutes. So I'm going to just.
Okay, fantastic. How long are you looking? 30 minutes as well?
I think the biscuits are going to take about 10 minutes to cook in the oven,
Okay.
but they're going to go like straight in, like literally right now. So
Yep. And your oven's all set right temperature.
Yep.
You're good to go. Perfect.
and then I can just get started on making the coffee, and then I've got the twist, which you're not finding out about,
Right.
Not just yet. Not just yet.
But you are going to have a clean and wipe down in between. Aren't
Of course.
you? Yep. There we go. Oh, check
The
it.
state right now.
Good luck, chef.
So how are we doing now?
Right. How's this? Very silent, very organised. I like it. What's going on here?
Well, my pastry is in the fridge right now, chilling. So I'm helping Oliviera with chopping up some of the cabbage for her main. Which I'm just kind of waiting right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that long. It's just really getting everything ready and then putting it all in the frying pan and then the fish in the oven. And
Yeah.
then it's presenting
So
it.
this is the hardest part for you, getting all it
Yeah,
prepped, and then it all
yeah.
just comes together at once.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Well, good luck. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's like to. Yeah, no. Yes. They're getting on very well. Lots of nice smells coming out. Obviously, they got my favourite pasta.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's going on in the kitchen at the moment?
I know, it's exciting, isn't it? The smells are coming out now. Everyone's really in good flow, so I'm looking forward to
What are
it.
you most excited about?
I can't say that. I'm
We
not
can do
allowed
it
to
your
say
way into
that.
Check. Do you mind lighter?
The lighter, yes. What would you like, Lee? This one, yeah? Could you borrow that? And I'll just light
Yeah,
this. This one here, yeah?
So we're just going to light up the hob for someone.
Oh, I've done it many a time.
I'll apologise now for the technical issues again. We had to stop the stream and
Yes,
restart, and it wasn't quite as easy as we thought. We were struggling a little bit with technology today, but we've recorded everything, so we'll actually play
Yeah,
everything
you've got
back.
this. Don't worry.
Yeah, shall we have a wander and see what you think and how they're getting on so far?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we'll go out of ear's reach of them, shall we? Yeah. So what do you think? What you've seen so far? Prep looking good.
Yeah, prep's looking good. Knife skills are very good as well. I said, like, in the semi-finals, I was quite surprised by the level of skills here. So, and it's coming through again now. So I think they're all brilliant teams in the semi-final, and we've definitely got 4 very strong teams here. The smell's coming off great
It
already.
sounds good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it smells good in there. Any areas you think there's got some challenges?
Challenges, so pastries, lemon meringue pie, like that, leaning towards that will keep playing on my head because I think that is a difficult one.
Yeah.
Carbonara, he's half Italian. He should absolutely nail this. So I'm not going to lie, that's added a bit more pressure on him because I'm expecting something very authentic.
And he's told us he's half Italian as well, so we expect a really good one.
I want it to be like I'm sitting in Italy. We've got the weather, so I hope the food matches it as well.
And it's links as well because they've got the tiramisu as well on the same. So it's an Italian menu there.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
quite interesting in the back though, 2286 with their menu. It's quite different, isn't it, with the Portuguese influence on that.
That's it, and I think it's nice. Like, world cuisine is such a popular thing now, and because everyone's so diverse, it's nice to introduce and see what people actually like to eat at home. And I'm hoping to see that come through quite a bit. But like, very different menus, not lots of nice smells coming through. I'm not worried about anyone yet, which is good. A few of them seem a bit nervous. There's a bit of mess kicking around, but I think they'll be on it.
So that's the thing. We've got to make sure the place is nice and clean before we finish as well.
Exactly that.
Also, I'm looking forward to kimchi fried rice because I love kimchi. It's become quite popular, hasn't it? Kimchi, all fermented products and things have become quite popular. It's really good for you as well, isn't it?
It is
easy to digest.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like, kimchi's like almost like a food trend at the moment. You see it on a lot of menus, so it's nice that that's come into play here.
Is it Korean originally?
Korean, yes. It's fermented Korean cabbage. I've made it myself like a while ago, but like a lot of people just buy it in now. But no, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really interesting menu. All of them, because they're so different as well. It'll be interesting to see which one stands out the most, because at the moment I really can't call it.
Well, just tell you a couple of other things we did earlier. So they got their aprons, so they're keeping those finalist aprons afterwards. We've also got the award. So we've got the award, and it's actually in memory of a cadet we lost recently, which is kind of Rushbury Taylor, sorry. So we've got that, and it's going to be presented by his mother later when we get to that point. So it's a nice thing to do to memorialise one of our cadets who sadly we lost a few weeks ago. His funeral's actually this Thursday as well. So what should we do now? Should we have another look from afar and see how they're getting on?
We can observe from afar, I don't mind. No, I enjoy the smells. Nice to see a busy kitchen.
So it seems to be all action around the hobs at the moment, isn't it?
Everyone's going.
A lot of action on there.
Are you right there, Chef? Do you need a hand?
How are you doing over here? All okay?
Yeah.
Everything you need?
Yeah.
Good.
There we go.
We've got egg going into the fried rice.
Is that going in now? Yeah.
It does smell very nice, doesn't it?
There's a lot going on. A lot going on.
We did start a little bit late, so we've actually just gone over an hour, I think, at the moment.
How long's left? Just over an hour?
So just over an hour, because we're supposed to be starting at 6:30.
You pretty much
And we
done.
started
No
more
problem at
like
all.
22, quarter to, didn't we? So they've got an hour if they need it, but
If you're ready
if they-
before then,
if we'd be
Absolutely.
done by 8:30, that's even better for us. What about 479? What time?
they're very much not.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll
That's
see
involved.
who else is
Ooh,
doing
that's a
time wise.
point.
How are you
I'll
doing?
find out for you.
479. How are you getting on
I'll find
time
out.
wise? How much time do you need? So theoretically, we've got another hour. If you're finished in 50 minutes, we can finish around 8:30, which was our original time to get done. You might be there, you think? Oh, okay. What about on 2286? Do you think you'd be done for 8:30? Yeah, so that gives you another for 50 minutes.
Jeff,
Yeah,
for a
so
few
you got a bit
plates
less
and
than
bowls
2 hours.
just down in that
originally
corner
planned.
there. Let me know if any
Everybody
of
else
those suits. If not, I'll try and find
close
another bowl
as
for
well.
you.
I think we might be done for 8:30.
Okay,
It brings
brilliant.
us back on time again.
Okay, so yeah, down there, there's some of the bowls down there. You can serve it in them. And if you want to put like a plate under it, it will make it look nice.
Yeah, it's all about the presentation as well, isn't it? It's not just eating with your mouth, it's eating with your eyes.
I should have brought a couple more plates. I've got one in my car. But I also want to see what they come up with. I like the idea of the cabbage.
Yeah, it's a good
bowl.
idea, isn't it, to use that? We're just catching up with what you're doing over here. Are you all right with light? Because it seems to be a bit dark, isn't it?
It's done.
You're okay, because the rest of the kitchen's quite bright, except the back here. We seem to have lost the light. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the light.
I've got one switch for over here. So that one turns the
Yeah, so it doesn't seem, just seems to be, unless there's a separate switch for the back here.
This is the fun part.
All the other lights. No, there's no light for the front.
So
None of these are on it. It's just the
This one
actual.
was the hob. So, so it's going to be
Yeah.
a main switchboard, isn't there?
Nothing there.
There is the camera right there.
Oh, hello.
That's the ones. Just come on then. Yeah, there we go. We've got some light at the back. So there we are. We've got a bit more light for you. We put some money in the meter.
I'm not left-handed.
Ah, this is what I like to say. How are you feeling?
I'm keeping my dish from buying yourself.
So you're multitasking. And then stirring too long.
I'm not left-handed, but
Trying to clear up any waste we've got as well. So if you've got time to start clearing up any mess. The only challenge we might have here, it might be quite cold by the time we get to it.
That's okay. That's a bit of MasterChef, that is.
Yeah.
Nothing's hot on that show.
Okay. Some secrets.
so you seem to get attacked by the oven.
So always be careful.
Gloves.
I'll find you some. Whenever you open the oven, don't open it in your face. Always stand back and open it.
Yeah.
Especially because steam or something could build up in it. So you need an oven cloth. Okay. That's going to be fun to find.
If you anything that we haven't got this, the biscuit that we have, please.
We need some cloth or something.
While you're doing that. And Chef Family's going to get you the. No, never mind, you're doing that.
Chef,
Do you have it there?
oven cloth. I'll leave
No,
it
but
on.
I'm sure we can find one for you.
What you after?
Rolling pin.
Rolling pin. Okay, we'll find one.
There should be a rolling pin somewhere.
I don't know in this kitchen. If not, I've got some alternatives that can be used, definitely.
Not in there.
Right, I've got a makeshift one. You ready?
A bottle or something is usual, isn't it? Oh, there you go.
Here is your makeshift rolling pin for the day.
So when you finish,
Okay.
peel off.
Okay, put it back in. Where do you want to go? Where is it? Just here? Yeah,
How does this go?
straight down. There you go.
That's my finger. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Smells very good.
Ah, that's very good indeed.
Chef,
Yes.
You're
you need your chicken on a board. You want to put your chicken on a board or a plate or something so it's not on the carpet.
So who's got the pancetta in then?
Probably take one of those. See, just this container
Oh,
here.
so it's
Yeah,
the
take one of the
combined
burger
thing
ones. The
with the
disposal. Yeah,
pancetta.
you can just leave it in there.
Don't leave your pancetta too long.
Oh, you've got to let them.
Don't-
It burns. It burns. It makes
Don't
good
forget your
TV.
pancetta because it burns pretty quickly.
If it burns, it looks.
Yeah, I'd say I
looks
saw
good
it there.
TV.
It does. It burns really quick, pancetta, doesn't it? Is it pancetta or is it bacon? It's quite light colour. You think that's just a stand, or is it actually measuring a portion? Because it's got on the scales at the moment.
I don't know.
You never know. That's accuracy, isn't it? Measuring portions.
Making me look bad now.
He's struggling with his egg. Has he got it out? It's got it out now. It looked like he was struggling getting the egg off the bottom of the pan. Spiration.
Yeah, I'm going to say, going to be a bit of heat to this. Kimchi can be a bit spicy as well.
It looks really nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm hungry as well.
Yeah.
Ideal.
So the carrot, is this your decoration, is it? Oh, yeah.
What's it for?
Freeze it, and it's
You
already
can't-
displayed in it.
Oh, displayed in it
Yeah.
as well.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so you can't do that.
Display bowl.
Okay.
You speak to Lieutenant Downs, she may get something on the stairs for you. So how are you doing? You're doing quite well time, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah, that's the biggest one I've got. I reckon that's my arm, and she might be able to
Careful,
put one out.
Might best if you turn your
Hide away up
handles
there.
round a little bit out of the way. You want to catch them. Don't put them over the heat because they'll get hot.
Oh, chef,
Try not to make sure they don't get caught by people.
would that work?
Deep, but it would work. Yeah.
Yeah, you could go shallow in it though.
Okay.
I know it's not ideal, but
Thank you.
what is that? Too big? Or this, chef?
So was it intentional for it to be on the scales? We didn't know
I
whether
mean,
you were
I'm not.
actually weighing
Them
the
definitely
actual
not. But if you use
portion.
these, I'm not
Make
saying
sure you were
anything.
saying. Okay.
And just blame it on me.
Okay. Thank you.
Just obviously once it's all done, make
There's
sure
a
it's
hive of
washed up.
activity in here. We've got some people working on presentation and dishing up. We've got some people still cooking. So it's quite busy in this kitchen at the moment. So lots going on in the kitchen. So I think it's going to be quite close. It all looks really, really nice. And I think they've really thought about what they're doing as well, which is very good. So if you work on the basis of 8:30, you've got another 40 minutes. I think you have plenty of time, haven't you, for what you need to do? So that takes us up to the time we'd originally planned, to the judging anyway. So once you get to a point where you can start clearing up your stations as well, try and get your stations cleared up as we go along. Oh, we've got chicken, I think, going in with
Oh,
the
yeah,
pancetta
chef.
now.
I'm worried you're going to trip over them. Yes. My spot, I can take spice.
You like kimchi?
Yeah, if you make me something too spicy to eat, I'll be very impressed. I can handle heat. Whereas,
I may be slightly different. I'm not too bad. I'm okay if you like Madras level, but when it goes to Paul and above that, that starts
he'll
too
love
much
it.
for
Put
me.
loads in. Put the whole bottle on.
So what's in the pot?
It's
So what we
pasta.
got? Oh, that's the pasta, is it?
Yeah.
That's the pasta. Yeah, I couldn't work out. Well, look, I didn't know it was a poached egg floating on the top. See this white?
These look really good.
Yeah, it is looking really good, isn't it?
Are we getting on, chef? Oh, the cabbage is looking good. Pasta. That's your base for the pasta. It's going to go into that. Yeah. So let it down. Yeah. Use some of the pasta water from
Yeah,
it.
so if we work on egg 30,
The
you've
pasta
got
water will have starch in it. Will help it like give it a nice glossy finish.
How confident?
So you got sweet corn, chorizo, spinach.
You're not. It's a split team.
Oh, amazing. What's that? You know, this is like one thing I cook for myself all the time at home.
This is what me and my
I really like it. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, what's just gone in there?
It's the pancetta cheese sauce.
Oh, nice.
What are you trying to do? You want to get something out?
I measured it all
Oh,
out.
time.
Yeah.
So how much time are you looking at? 10 minutes. I can grab the phone if you want to time with. You think you're okay?
We've got this.
What that does, it can deal with it once it gets heat.
It'll, yeah. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're going for. Oh, brilliant.
What's gone in with the chicken and the bacon?
So it is a pancetta cheese sauce. So it's held together at the moment, but as it heats, it's going to start loosening down, letting up, and then yeah, that'll be perfect to gloss the pasta with. Coat the pasta nicely.
Which cheeses are used?
A load of different cheeses.
Oh, so there's lots of different things. Oh, sorry. We're getting ourselves in the way at the moment while we're watching what's going on. We've got some lime going in over here to liven it up.
Nice presentation as well. What's
Be very
the washing
careful with the
sponge?
knives.
There's a little metal one there.
Be very careful. So that's your main course done. What about your dessert? Where are you with that? Is that ready to go or nearly done?
Oh,
Ah, so you're doing it in there.
this looks interesting.
That's my trial one.
Why do you turn it upside down?
So, I haven't filled it up to the bridge.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Okay.
good to know. You see, you learn something
Very
every
good.
day. I didn't know that.
No, I'm just
My
work
toasting
through
machines are
everything.
normally everywhere. Like whenever I put anything in it.
It's looking really
It's my
good.
favourite thing, learning something new off people.
You seem very, very organised.
Okay.
So we've got a bit of mess to clear up, but everything else seems to be going really well at the moment.
I remember when I was on MasterChef, my section did not look clean. I preached to stay clean and tidy, but when pressure of the competition hits, you do feel it. And
If
it's
you're
more
just
about
running
getting-
out of time, and that time, lack of time, you speed up and you miss things. Things
Exactly
are left all over the place. So,
Exactly that. But
How,
no,
how well do they hide it then? Is it just really well filmed so you can't see the mess?
it's
or-
very well filmed to an extent, and then I might try and hide bits, like I might just shove it somewhere. So in MasterChef, you don't have to clean it yourself. There's a table, you just run and put it on.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're that stretched for time, you don't even have a chance to run and do that. The final for me, it looked like it was chaos. It was chaos. I'll never forget it. I got told 8 minutes to go. I had nothing plated, mess everywhere. The other two finalists were done and dusted, waiting for me. It was just me to go.
How do you do that when you've got 8 minutes to go?
I don't know. It was a blur. I pulled it
Adrenaline.
out. Yeah, it was pure adrenaline. Pure adrenaline. Oh, I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's smelling very. Some of the dishes look really nice. We've still got a few to see. They're not quite there yet, but things are moving on, aren't they? If I leave that with you, I'm just going to run and make sure we've still got.
Perfect. You right? What do you need? Okay. What kind of plate do you want? So have you seen the ones down here? You've got more normal size plates down here. So you've got some here, and there's some bowls there.
You right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanting to because it needs about an hour in the fridge.
Okay.
And well, I'm just gonna hope that God's just looking out for me today. You know.
Be confident. An hour in the fridge, but it's quite thin. It might set quite quickly. You're feeling it. I'll leave it, but good luck. It's looking great.
Thank you.
This is the one I want.
Have we worked out what the surprise yet?
No,
No.
I think it's mango.
it's mango, but how the mango's used.
What makes you think it's mango? It could be. I've got a pomegranate in there. I'll have you know.
Okay, okay. How's it going over here?
All right. Yeah.
You seem a bit more stressed than before.
I'm very stressed.
What's stressing you out the most?
Well, I don't really know how to use this kitchen, so I'm very lost. You know.
You've got to adapt. You'll be okay. Oh, careful. So what are you on now?
I'm about to make the curd. There's not really any room at the barners.
We can make room. The wok's not being used, so we can make room at the end there.
Okay. I'm about to make the curd.
Yep.
And then it's currently dry baking, what do you call it? Blind baking in there.
Blind baking pastry.
And then
Brilliant.
I need to take the Crappy thing. I need to take the thing off in a minute so that the boys can relate properly.
Yeah.
I'm making this, then I make the meringue. I
Okay.
need to go in the oven still.
How long is it? An hour? Just under?
We've got 35 minutes now.
How you feeling?
It'll be fine.
Be confident. You've got another oven if you need a different temperature as well, remember?
Yeah.
Right. Good luck. You've got this. Okay. If not, I said just give me a shout and I'll switch it up to you. But good luck. Excited.
How much time do you have left?
35 minutes.
You done with this then? I'm going to push it to the back just because people might need to use the stove. I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Time goes quick in the kitchen.
We're using water out the pasta as well.
Yeah.
I'd say it's quite an Italian thing to do, that, isn't it? To use the water out the pasta.
Because
Because you get a little bit of
from
starch
it. Yeah,
and
exactly that.
helps to thick up the sauce.
A glass. What kind of glass?
That's a secret.
Okay.
Yeah, so things are
That's a good question.
looking
I
up
know
well.
some
There seems to
upstairs.
be less people on
You
the
want
hobs
it
now.
like a glass clear, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, bear with me.
How's it?
You carry on, I'll find it.
Pasta in. Maybe a bit more cheese.
Where are we gonna
So this is your sauce for your pasta. So
Yeah,
you just got to
add the pasta in.
to it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay out your way. Say again? Yeah, you can use a little bit if you like. I'm fine with coffee. I like it strongish. Normally I'm an espresso person, black.
Okay, so black coffee.
Black
Any
coffee.
sugar?
No, sweet enough. It sounds like I'm being offered a coffee in a minute. Sorry. Anybody got a chopping board free? Have you finished with this chopping board over here?
I can get a yellow one, it's fine.
Yeah. Mate. So do you want to come over to this side? Would it be easier over there, or no? Or I think you're okay where you are. And because there's two of them there, it's
My
taking up
coffee.
space.
Or tea?
Yeah.
Are
you lit
drop
yet?
of milk and one
Do you
sugar.
want me to do it?
Too late for coffee. Drop of milk, tiny bit. Yeah, one sugar, drop of milk.
Thank you, sir.
Can you use these?
Where was that?
Yeah, it's child by portion, so
Oh,
it's
is it?
fantastic.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, it was lit.
How we go?
There we go. We're all lit again. I'll
Okay.
put this back over here.
If you're happy with
So
that,
you
go with
okay
that.
for
If not,
time,
you
you
can put
think?
it into the bowl and remix it. Completely.
You hope so. So what are you adding water to now?
We're putting
Some of the cabbage.
Yeah, so we can like soften it up a bit.
Okay.
You got tea instead, or just coffee?
Coffee be fine. Black coffee. That's what I prefer. The reason I have black coffee is because vets don't normally get that wrong. And a spoon and a half.
Put some
I
good
think
stuff. You have
there might be bribery going on over here. They're making us drinks.
No, great. That's very suspicious. Yeah. What are you unhappy
You've
about?
got that ring on, haven't you? So be careful.
It's never too much food. I'm hungry. Sarah's
Yeah,
hungry.
it's smelling very nice in here.
I can take it home as well. I've got a hungry dog at home as well.
Nothing like a bit of chorizo and garlic, is there, with olive oil?
I could eat that on its own.
With a bit of bread to dip up the oil. Oh, something's going on with mango over here.
Yeah, no, I'm not allowed to ask about the mango. You're allowed to cut a pomegranate. Do you just want the seeds out?
Right.
Nah,
Yeah.
so best way to do it, you're gonna go down the middle in half.
Just watching them,
Then
the pomegranate being opened up.
over a bowl, and it will all come out. No problem.
Much easier than trying to poke it all out with a
Yeah.
spoon or something. Are these your, you're going to serve it in, are they?
kind of reminds me of the exact thing it was sounded, which
Okay.
was a glass. But we don't currently have access to that. So.
Yeah, we are a little bit limited in the things here, but the idea is working out a way, isn't it?
30 minutes left.
Are you keeping an eye on your pastry? How much time you got on your pastry? You got another minute, a little bit of time. Sorry. Yeah, your way. Just making sure. Yeah, so we're moving on over there.
30 minutes.
Any good? What do
Very
you
good.
reckon?
Amazing.
Amazing.
You like spotted?
Did you bring your own flavoured beans with you as well? Ah, so you must bake regularly? So what could you use if you couldn't get the ceramic beans? Yeah, I've used rice before as well.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Rice, dried horses like dried chickpeas.
Okay. I've never tried.
I haven't either because
Sure,
I normally,
yeah.
I
All you want is something to hold it down, isn't it? To hold the pastry down, that won't burst into flames in the oven.
use it, please. It's in my hands.
Yeah, don't put your face in until you make sure the cloth's dry as well. You don't want a wet cloth.
You need a hand getting it out of the oven? I can give you a hand.
You okay?
You don't need the whole thing.
Need to.
I'll find one for you. Ah, it's right next. Yeah.
Oh.
You okay? It's smelling nice, the pastry.
There you go.
Happy?
Yes.
Be confident.
So we've got some blind baked pastry.
Skills.
I was asking before about what she could have used if she didn't have the beans and she
Yeah.
knew different ideas, rice, or other things like that, just to weigh it down.
Yes. Yeah, feel free.
So we're getting a little bit messy over here, so we need to start working on clearing mess up as we've got cream on the surface and things. So we need to try and make sure we keep it a bit cleaner.
In a moment, sorry.
You're going to clear up, are you?
If anyone's got hot stuff ready, feel free to leave it under the lights and it'll help keep it warm.
Now we've still got stuff coming onto the pass now. Oh, we've got staff coming through to have a look at what's going on as well. We're getting very close over here.
We are, yeah.
What do you reckon?
Smells delicious.
Yeah, it is smelling nice in here. There's a variety of different smells, but
Yeah.
it's all very good.
I like Dan have come out with that one too. So
Oh, there we
looking
go.
forward to
Well, we can get everybody to have a try at the end. I believe they're going to try and bribe us as well for 493, sorry, with coffee. So they're actually making
Really?
drinks
so
over
like
there.
after dinner drinks.
Yeah. So how did you enjoy getting involved last time?
Absolutely, it was obviously a bit of a non-entity, but it was.
Oh, no, but it was very nice.
No, in the sense that it was the first time it had been done, and the fact that it's been, it set off last time, so successful. But what was most rewarding was how much the cadets enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it was very much the participation, the enthusiasm, the commitment to get something done, and We also had the opportunity for the staff to have a go.
Yeah,
And
it was really good.
we won.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, very much.
Well, everything's looking quite good
Yeah,
at the
it does, yeah.
moment, and it's quite tidy in this end of the kitchen. It's not quite so tidy over the far end of the kitchen.
We
on one
are
of them.
into
Yeah, so we've got our last 25 minutes to go. So Dan was telling us on MasterChef when he was in his final with his finalists, he had 8 minutes to go and nothing ready. So yeah, he's been there himself.
you
Better
understand the
standing.
pressure.
Oh yeah, they're in a better standing than me at the moment.
We've got all sorts going on over here. Looks like she's making some more up as well.
What are you interested by this one? Like
Especially the way it's been cooked.
the
as
way
well.
it's been cooked, I think it's
Yeah.
brilliant, absolutely
You can
brilliant.
do all sorts of strange things, can't you? Using different implements and things.
I don't know what you.
No, I'm really, really impressed. I can't wait to try this. It's such an easy one you could make at home by the looks of it.
Yeah. But maybe not something you think to make.
Exactly. An egg what? A brush? No, unless there's one hiding here.
You mean a pastry brush?
I mean, I think we're reaching a bit. I can check my case, but I'm not too sure if I have one. A mini roll.
What you could do is if you can get some kitchen roll, you could roll it up and use the end of the kitchen roll. I'm sure there's some kitchen rolls.
I think that might be your best bet at the moment. I don't think this is the pastry cupboard because they've got nozzles and everything. Oh, hello.
So what are you making
Yeah.
now over here?
Currently I'm making a lemon curd, and she's about to. Just do it, fine. It's all. She's about to pan sear some cod. The live shot. I'm not sure.
Are you pleased with your pastry?
Yeah, it's cooked at least, which is always good.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
This is not taking way too long. I don't know if it's going to work, to be honest. I'm very stressed.
You've got some corn flour in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So
not thickening.
corn flour normally with lemon juice and some water, it normally thickens up pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
it's
All
not.
as long as you've used the right measurements,
Yeah.
the right amount of corn flour, it should thicken up.
Yeah, normally it thickens up quicker, but nothing's going right for me in this kitchen. So
I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you'll get there. Pardon? Is it clean? Is it? You put it over there on that trolley. We can take it back up with the others. So, are you doing quality checks? Are you?
I am. I saw the panic, and I was like, "I'm on my way."
Brilliant.
Right, you
So
want me to
how's
try
it
that
going
one
then? Remember, you can't help them
down? I can't help them. No.
because it's a competition for the cadets.
Yes.
You had your moment in glory in the
We
semi-final.
made it, didn't we, sir? We made it to the final.
We did.
It's
We
got-
actually, I actually think we won. didn't we?
Wow, exactly. Overall,
Well, we didn't
I
win.
think we deserve an apron after this. Feeling a bit left out, you know. We've
Well,
got-
we'll think about it.
Yeah,
So, what do you think to the aprons?
very good idea.
Very good.
Very good idea. And they look good. And I think it's some morale boost for the cadets. And it's a nice thing for them to be able to take away of that.
And they can, when they cook at home, they can wear them and
Yeah.
think, "Oh, the final was in the final." How are we doing over here?
Yeah.
So you're about done, are you? Can you do any clearing up? Maybe put things away you don't need, right down your sides and things, so we can get it tidier. And also, you've got your skillet you used as well. We could start cleaning this up as well if you're ready.
We have this on the slide, so should we put that next to it?
Yeah, feel free. I'll just check this is the correct Instagram.
Yes, that's Air Cadets. Yep. That's
Okay.
for the general Air Cadets. I'll send you the others as well.
I can
Because we've got our own wing one as
Oh,
well.
please
so-
do. That'd be brilliant.
And we've got Wales and West one, which is our region. So we're structured, just to give you an idea how we are. So we have squadrons. So each squadron's got a group of cadets, anything from maybe 20 up to 100. So we've got some quite big squadrons as well. We have a number of squadrons in each wing. So our wing, we've got 18 squadrons at the moment. We had 27 many years ago. Some of them had to be closed. We've got enough staff or cadets. And then we're part of a region. So we have 6 wings in the region.
Okay.
So we are now Warwickshire and Birmingham wing. We've also got Staffordshire wing, West Mercia wing, and we've got 1, 2, and 3 Welsh wing. come across.
All
We're
in the
part of
same. Yeah.
Wales and West, so it's from us across the
Straight to the end.
yeah, and the other side of Wales. We're also then 5 other regions. So we're part of like Wales and West. We've got Central and East. We've got Southwest. We've got London's Central and East is east from us. So it's a
Okay,
bit
anything,
further.
yeah.
We
Okay.
used to be part of Central and
Yeah.
East, and we actually moved into Wales and West
Right, okay.
about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So Central and East is to the east of us, going again into the sea.
Yep.
And then we've got Laser, which is London and South East, so all that area around London and down. We've got Northern region, which is the main area
Yep.
above us. And then you've got Scotland and Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
So we've got then 6 regions. We've got 46,000 cadets at the moment, and we've got about must be 20,000 staff or 15,000 staff at the moment. So a reasonable size organisation. How big do you think the RAF is at the moment? How many thousand people in the RAF?
I got less than what you got, 20,000.
About 27.
20,000.
So we're double the size of the RAF at the moment.
Ah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Good show.
Seeing some pressure over here.
Yeah. Yeah. How are we getting on? Somebody's got some oil in a pan on there. Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just don't make sure you don't leave it, because we don't want a fat fryer in here. Fat fire even. Should we take it off the heat for the moment? Oh, yeah, it's quite hot now because it's shimmering. So just be careful you don't leave it too long. How's your lemon curd going?
I'm just about to add the egg yolk.
So is it thickened up a bit?
Yeah. Large yolk. And then some sugar.
Because you were worried a little bit about.
Oh yeah, it's
thickening,
not
weren't
going well. Not going well very much. But
Sure you'll be fine.
hopefully, if it cooks. If it cooks. But no, yeah. Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna have to go over there.
Yeah, so we've got 15 minutes to go. You think you're going to be there?
You can go last, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll
can
put you
squeeze-
last
we
and leave
can
you.
squeeze some extra time.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay, what do you need to do next?
I need to measure the sugar.
Yep.
250 grams. 50.
So if you've got anything ready to put out, you want to put it onto the pats that stay warm over there. How are we doing over here?
Be curd, yeah?
You're clearing up, are you?
So you're going to mix that and then add that to it into it.
So we're going to have to make sure we clean the floor afterwards as well. So, I think we'll work on the floor afterwards, as long as you make sure all the surfaces are wiped down and clean. Have you got some water in that pan yet? Yeah. I need a bit of time to start to soften up.
Oh, here we go. What squadrons are you?
So we're Warwickshire and Birmingham wing. So people Warwickshire and then the ampersand. So that's
it, yeah.
that's that is part of us. Yeah, yeah. That's us.
Okay, I need to remember that. How do I say
I
it?
think that's the Instagram feed, isn't it?
Yeah. WBWX. Let me make a note of that so I can tag it.
And we've also got Facebook and LinkedIn feeds as well. All the squadrons got their own, so all of them are on. Commonly Facebook for older people, staff and parents, and the cadets tend to use Instagram a lot. So
Everyone has TikTok now.
they,
I don't have it.
they may do.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I
Yeah,
may be a little bit old for TikTok.
yeah, I'm the same. No idea.
Nothing like cooking community and dancing. I'm sure people do it.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, this is. I know this feeling.
Yeah.
I
The
know.
last minute pressure.
Right, 15 minutes.
But what we'll do is we'll let 2286 go last, so you have a bit more time to finish. But we are finishing earlier than we planned because we started later with the technical issue. So don't worry too much about it.
Some cocoa powder on it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of chocolate, which seems to be melting. which is great.
You don't want it melted.
No, I don't really care.
Put it in there, and I didn't look. Just don't let anyone see it. Are you happy with that?
Camera look.
Oh, okay. Remove that. Remove that.
You could always put some cold water in a jug and put it in. And
It's
it'll
all
cool down.
right. It doesn't really matter if it's like cool down. It's gonna be grated. So.
But if you put some cold water in a jug, you can put it in with it, sealed, and it'll chill it a little bit.
Just a break in between, yeah.
There you go.
It looks good. It looks really good. You turned that out quick. Right. Is this everyone's sink or is that one?
Yeah, because there seems to be a lot going on. We need to do this done clearing up, really.
Please be very careful if there's any knives in that sink, yeah.
There seems to be a lot of the food being eaten over here.
Yeah, I know. What's going on here? I haven't even tried it
There's
yet.
definitely going to be some left for us to judge, is there?
It's going number 2 yet.
Oh, you've
take some home with
there
me.
as well.
This is my dinner.
Be nothing left at this rate.
In milling around and eating it. So
Yeah.
just sort of check on what's going on. Are you hungry?
You haven't promised that.
Oh, I know. It's an old habit.
I'll have it. That's great.
Being the junior
one-
squadron leader once.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I knew those words were going to haunt me sometime. So there's something that's a dish to have on a cold winter's night.
So what you put in this is cabbage, garlic, and
Cabbage.
chili. Put itself off. Not sure if the battery's gone, but it's turned itself off. Because they're watching it over there on the phones. On the side of On the table. Okay, they're completely the wrong way. This is a second. Do we go to our screen? Flat.
Don't know, I'll check with me. I quite like to sit down. Even if we get one
Back on
table
again.
and do it like, yeah, we put a table across there, then they can sit front. Should we get?
I'll be sort again.
What have we lost? Yeah. Should we put a table here, and then we'll sit this side, and they bring it up, sit this side?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we just move one of these over?
Oh, very careful with that there. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know how it goes. Are we just okay? We're just shuffling it. Should we just push it?
Hello.
We're gonna-
When have we used to with that?
Ah, we got there in the end. Yep. So we'll sit this side, and they can come this side, and we'll drop the trophy in the middle.
Good idea. You got the mics? Oh.
It's just here. Go on, last little push. Let's go. Let's go put pressure
Yeah.
on them all.
So we've got 5 minutes left, everybody. How are we doing? 5 minutes left. So we've got 5 minutes left. So as long as you're ready to go in 5 minutes, we can carry on with the other pieces afterwards. So be careful in there. So how long does that need?
5 minutes.
Let's give it a
5
good
minutes.
push.
Push.
You got this. Look, you've got it all together.
So 5 minutes there.
The
So what we'll do is we'll
Start,
judge
start.
you afterwards, so you can bring yours out when you're ready. So we're running early anyway now because of it looked like everybody
We've
was
actually
going
got
to be
another
done.
half an hour.
So don't worry too much. So are you ready to go in 5 minutes?
Yeah, I just need to wash up the pan.
Yeah. So if you carry on a bit of tidying up for the next 5 minutes, and then we'll bring you forward. We're going to
You enjoying that?
side.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're ready to go, are you?
This is done, yeah.
Yeah. So with
Yeah,
5
make sure
minutes
the
time,
cheese,
we'll get through, and we'll get judging. And if we do it numerical order, you'll be last in. There we go. So we're going to do it that way round. So what we might do we do 495 or do we 121? So do you want to be 121 or 495? Because if you 121, you're at the first to be judged. If you're 495, you're towards the back. Or do we add the two together and then you'd be 6 something? So do you want to go first or do
They're
you want to
doing really
go?
well.
The
Got
third?
the back stressing a bit, but we said they can go last. But to be honest, they threw together 11
She going
round
for?
flight. It's just gone the other. I'm very impressed.
121. So we go. So you'll be the first to judge. Then we'll follow 479, 493, and then 2286.
I
Okay.
appreciate the effort though. Like, it's coming out. It's looking.
So
Yeah, it's coming out. It's colourful. It smells great.
so you're going to be second judging. So we'll have
Yeah, I know, I
121
just thought we'd
first,
keep it a little bit more.
479,
The thing with Masterchef
493,
is,
and 2 times.
It all goes cold.
Be careful.
When they eat it.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. Everyone,
So you'll be up
that's the question
second
everyone asks the most.
to be judged.
You're hot when it's right, of course.
It's 1, 2,
Some
1,
round
4,
things,
7.
but all
Oh, sorry, give me
types of-
third. Sorry. 1, 2,
You
1,
definitely
4,
brought your own
7,
plate
9,
in, didn't
4,
you?
9, 3,
Yeah.
2, 2, 8.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
So once you're ready and you've finished everything you need to do, if you want to go and sit outside the front, and we'll be ready to go. So if you can plan on everybody being outside.
What were you suggesting about? Oh, it's fantastic.
It's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
So we're going to be doing this one first because they're using their squadron 121 because there's two of them, 121 and 495. So they'll be first. And then we're on to 479, 479, which is that one, I believe, 493, and then 121 is the last one.
Perfect. I'm so hungry as well. I'm very
Yeah,
tired.
that's it. So I think we'll get everybody out now. So I'll go.
Should
Yeah,
we get three?
yeah, I'll go and start them rumbling and forward. So when you've finished, you can get yourselves outside, ready to go.
How good
Are
do
you
it look?
feeding the 5,000 outside by any chance? Are you? Yeah. Oh, you might be. So if you can get yourselves outside in a minute or two, so we're ready to start the judging. You can stay in here until you're ready, and then join us outside when you're ready. And if you're ready to go, we can get everything ready and through and get you outside. So if you get everything on the pass you need on the pass.
How many of us are eating, Liz? Sorry, Liz. How many of us are eating?
And well, we're judging it. There's
Just
two
us
of
two,
us.
yeah. Okay.
But I'm sure there'll be
Oh,
other
yeah.
people
Oh.
come through afterwards. We need some lights on here as well, don't we?
Yeah, let's not do that anymore. I'm sorry, it's so messy. Hello again.
Hello again.
Are you alright?
Are you?
I've got my tiramisu here. Unfortunately, because of the short amount of time we had, it's not fully set. But yeah, I'm hoping the flavour will redeemed. And I've got my little pots here, which these will be relevant in just a moment's time. So, should we bring our things with us?
Yeah, catch you through. If you've got something cold, take it through to the table that's outside. So what we're going to do is
Could you
sit
bring
down
that
outside and talk through what you've done.
It doesn't have to be.
Just, Yeah,
Did you bring your own bowl?
Yeah, Which one's gonna do that?
It smells amazing.
Right, can we have everybody through next door then at sector 2286 and just finishing off? Start looking at the food and judging it. Would you like to join us?
Yeah.
Right, it's good. You just jimmy these along. Right, so can we get everybody outside with you? Don't fetch your food yet. We'll fetch it out when you're done judging yours. We can get you're taking it out to the crowd. Yeah. Well, we're judging from that, aren't we? Yes, that's what we need a minute. But if you want to take that out to your spectators, you can do that in advance if you like. Right, you two ready? But you're going to be up third, aren't you? So just make sure you're going to take it through onto the table outside. Oh, you're getting there. They're getting there. Yeah, so if you leave anything that's warm on the pass for the moment, and then we'll get you to fetch it through when we're ready to judge your piece. Otherwise, it might be a little bit cold. So leave anything hot through there. Anything cold, just put on the table outside. So we're coming up to our final piece of judging it. So we're just getting everybody through so they can actually bring it in front of us to be judged. Right, so you're going to come and sit outside. Grab yourself a seat at the back, and then we'll get you to go and grab your food when you're ready. Right.
I was actually next to him on that. So
Looking good.
I was hoping that I contributed to that.
Yeah. You're not trying to swear, yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm actually I haven't very much connection. I really
Not
like
sure if we've had any comments so far. Yep.
And I remember he told me that he never wanted to quit watching afterwards.
Yeah, so if you bring yours through when you're ready, and just put anything hot on here and come out with anything you've got cold. But I think your meringue's going to stay in here anyway. It'll be hot, won't it? Right, do you want to grab yourselves a seat in front of us? So if you maybe sit those two there. So maybe a bit further over so we can see you in the middle. So you two sit in the middle because we're going to sit on this side. Just grab our chef as well. You ready to go then?
Yes.
Cut her in half. Literally, that means I'll have to make pizzas for both of them.
Yeah.
Horrible. Oh, I'm slave labor.
Grab a seat.
I don't know.
I might move in one actually. I feel a long way away from everybody over there. So there we go. Bit
Hello,
closer. Right. So how has it been?
It's been quite because I thought that maybe the noodles were going to be too dry, and to the looks of it, they are a bit, which is not the greatest, but they look all right. I think the carbonara on its own looks really good. I think it should smell good. It does.
So talk us through your menu again.
So it's loads and loads of cheeses. So
How many cheeses?
So I think it's 12.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it is mainly very mild cheeses, so it won't attack you too much. Just a few carrots, bit of cabbage. I've used it as a little bit of a bowl almost. It's chicken, pancetta. I was supposed to add like this really crispy pancetta on top, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that.
And dessert?
Well, I've made tiramisu, and then I've made kind of mini kiddie pots. Now,
the reason why I kind of made this is because I was thinking about my birthday parties from when I was really young, because my birthday's coming up. It's actually in a week. And I thought to myself, well, you know what, let's do something that reminds me of my childhood. So one of the things that came to mind was when I was about 5 years old, I think. My mum made a tiramisu for the rest of the family. And obviously, since I was very young and it was late, she did not want me having any coffee. So she made a kind of mini kiddie pot. And that's what I've got here.
Oh, very good. So shall we taste it? What
Yeah,
do you
let's
think look wise? Does it look good?
Yeah, they both look brilliant. Obviously, we've got an Italian themed menu. I know that's under the lights a bit, like I did see it originally, though. It was like nice, big in volume. It looks like a great sized portion. I can smell it as well, which is fantastic. A nice, clean tiramisu, your little twist, mango, pomegranate. Yep. And I'm really looking forward to it. It looks good. You should be very happy. Well executed. You worked well. You feeling stressed? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to preface.
Yes.
There's no like fruits in this one. It's not just a normal tiramisu. The fruits are in the little mini kiddie pots.
Yes, chef.
So yeah, sorry. I was just worried that you yeah.
No worries at all.
So what do you think, Sarah?
I think it looks amazing and it smells even better. The smell is just.
Shall we have a taste then?
Yeah, let's go. Come on, Sarah, you go first. Just dig right in.
I like the idea of 12 cheeses.
12 cheeses, yeah.
That chicken is so nice. That is really nice.
To
Go on, chef.
I'm not going to eat this very elegantly, just as a heads up.
I don't think it's something you eat elegantly, pasta, is it? It's just very, very Moorish and very homely. Can I put you in charge of that so I can actually get a portion as well?
So, nice size portion. I've got a mic on. No, sure about that. Nice size portion. I was happy with that. I remember we spoke about when you were preparing it, you were debating whether to fold it all through the sauce or put it on top. Personally, folded through would have been nice because it coats all the pasta. But if I wasn't sharing this, I'd do that myself anyway. I'd literally just mix it all in together. And you get a lovely smoky flavour come through from the pancetta. Cheeses, again, they're not overpowering, they're not too strong. Chicken, again, is lovely, really well cooked, really moist, full of flavour. It's a great plate of food, really comforting, really hearty. You should be really happy with that. I've really enjoyed it. It's really nice.
Also, the cheese is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I could eat the whole thing. I really enjoy it. Thank you.
Now we need to go
You
on
and your
to,
dogs like it then.
so we're moving on to
Everyone's
dessert.
stealing the rest.
Okay, and I do fear that
Proper.
the tiramisu may not be fully set due to the short amount of time that we had, but I'm hoping that it should still be all right.
Okay.
So yeah,
What are we starting with? The mini pots or the tiramisu?
feel free to have the mini pots. I have 2 flavors here. So yeah, I've got the pomegranate flavor and then I've got the mango flavor. So the one with the mango on the top is actually the pomegranate, and the one with the pomegranate on the top is actually the mango.
Right,
Is
okay.
that just to confuse?
It's just for a little bit of fun and decoration, really.
You go for one? Would you like
I'm,
pomegranate?
I'm happy with whatever.
I'll go. Is that that's mango, isn't
This
it?
is mango.
Okay, I'm gonna go mango.
I'll go for mango as well, actually.
Your pomegranate now.
That's pomegranate.
Yeah, do you want mango?
I'll be
You can have. Are you
yeah,
sure?
I'll go for it. I'll go for it.
Again, these are just little kiddie pots. They're not proper. It's supposed to remind you of childhood stuff.
That is really
Go for the big one.
Oh, no comment.
What? Oh no, I'm commenting at the end.
Yeah, that really did set it in.
You wanna go first on this one?
I'll have some of that.
Oh yeah.
It's not the easiest thing to serve at distance, is it?
I should have given you a bit closer.
It's very nice. It's got really coffee taste to it. Very creamy as well. It's really nice. Really,
Yeah.
very authentic, isn't it?
It is.
Have you tried it?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I must have not noticed.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not set.
Yeah.
Time restraints. It's one of those things. But I don't think it ruins the dish at all. Luckily, because it's tiramisu, you're serving it in a dish, so it doesn't affect too much. There's a nice flavour in there. It's not too heavy. It's quite light. The coffee comes through quite nicely, and a little touch of these. This is what makes it stand out the most. Is because you did the same dish, but you've played it around. You've told the story, which is obviously what we asked for. It's a nice little fruity pie. It's like a kid's dish, but it's still the thing that obviously adults will always enjoy. Yeah, so really well executed, really well done. Bit more set in, but it's one of those things. Like, I think you should be happy with this. It's really nice.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. If you want to take it
Just
away.
a
and
bit
then
more
we'll get
set
our
time, and that'd be amazing.
next team.
Thank you.
Well done. So our next team we need is 479.
Keep them up.
Go on, and I'll finish it off afterwards. Thank you very much. Something nice about the sweet cream.
They are really, really
Easy to do, I'm like,
Is it picking up okay from there, is it? Because it needs to be happy.
oh, you know, oh yeah, probably hot. I can took longer.
Yeah, I'll just keep eating if it's there. So you want to put that one over there? I'll keep that for my dessert and that for my course.
Remember what's what. Oh, there we go. Hello.
So do you want to talk us through your menu again?
So we have.
Yeah, gonna hold it.
Yeah, it might be better.
Hold it nice and up close.
Let's start.
Okay. So as you can see from the starter, we have some cabbage. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's also onion and garlic in there. And as some more flavoring, I added some chili flakes and also a bit of smoked paprika. Doubt you'll taste it, but yeah. And as the decorations, here we are. Quite simple. And should I do the background? Or...
For the main, we have a pasta with creme fraiche, sweet corn, spinach, churros, and shallots and garlic, like all mixed together as the sauce, and then we've put parmesan on top for decoration.
So what's
and
the
cheese.
story behind these?
Do you want to go first? Yeah.
So for mine, this is actually quite childhood based. So as a typical 10-year-old, or maybe I was 9, I'm not sure. As a typical kid, obviously we don't like vegetables a lot. So what my mom did, she would like make these stir fries like with rice and several other vegetables. And the main was cabbage. And over the years, we've gotten used to vegetables and actually enjoy them. Like, for example, my sister, she hates cabbage, but now she loves it and she's 6. So yeah, I thought to make this to just show the changes through childhood and how I suddenly now like vegetables.
For me, it's quite similar. My 2 younger brothers, like 6 and 7, they hate like certain foods. They're really picky on what they eat. Like one of them doesn't like cheese, one of them doesn't like vegetables. They're very like opposite tastes as well, so it's quite hard to cook for. So me and my dad, I see him every other weekend. So me and him, we cook together when I'm there, and this is the first meal that they've actually liked. So it's one of my favourite meals to cook with them on the weekend now.
Oh, brilliant. Everybody eating the same meal.
Yeah, this is a rare occasion, but it must be nice.
Oh, fantastic. Right, so shall we start then?
Yeah.
That's lovely and warm.
Bit too hot. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm a kid who did like cabbage. I was the one child at school who used to eat the tray of cabbage, but it was just boiled, and that is absolutely amazing. You get the little kick at the end. I really like that.
Do you get a kick? No, again, I like the story behind it. Very similar. Vegetables I wasn't a big fan of growing up, and weirdly enough, one of the things I picked, one of the things I eat quite a lot now, and why I actually picked it is cabbage. I like to stir fry cabbage. One of my favourite things to do, just chop it up. I actually don't cut it up as small and nicely as you. Mine looks a bit messier than that. But the flavours come through with garlic, shallots, because it looks like such a simple, plain dish. As soon as you eat it, it's not. You get sweetness from the cabbage, also a nice nuttiness from where you fried it. Getting a heat through from it as well. It's just a really it's healthy, it's simple, and like the story behind it, it's a really nice little starter. Yeah, again, it's something I could finish. I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very nice. I do something similar just with some chicken mince. Yeah, so I cook up the cabbage and chicken mince with garlic and things, and it tastes wonderful, and that is really nice as well. So especially for your vegetarian, you know, it's perfect, isn't it? You get all that flavour and texture and things without the meat as well. So really well done. So shall we try the main course then?
Yeah, after you. Smart idea. Right, I'll put that onto my plate.
I'm going for the cheese.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
13 cheeses you've had now.
There's never enough cheese.
Going back for more?
After you.
It was very nice, isn't it? Yeah, and so it's really nice. You know, you get all that nice texture. You've got all those different vegetables. It's actually really good for your spinach and things like that in there. It's really, really well done. And the pasta's cooked perfectly because it's a challenge pasta, isn't it? Sometimes it's undercooked, sometimes it's overcooked, and that's perfect for this dish.
Yep, I'd go, yeah, pasta's really well cooked. It's not overcooked at all. It's nice, very healthy dish. I've mentioned to you a couple of times, I really like cooking this dish. I'm a really big fan of it. Healthy, you've got your vegetables in there, your chorizo. I think chorizo's great with everything. The flavour comes through, it's not too powerful. Big portion again, filling. It's just a really warming dish, but at the same time, even though it's comforting, it's really nice on a hot day as well. If I had to pick one criticism, and it's a very small one, I'd add a little bit more pasta water, just to let it down, loosen it down a bit. But obviously that comes down to preference. But apart from that, like a really tasty dish, well seasoned. Thank you very much. Enjoyed it.
Again, I could sit and eat a bowl of that and literally just snuggle up on the sofa and watch something on the telly that's rubbish because the food's so good. That was amazing. Well done.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, good. Thank you very much. If you want to, it's away. We'll
Everyone,
put it again. So it must be good if it's going. That's the third. All right. So our 493 candidates next.
It's so nice to be fed, isn't it?
Oh, no.
No. I didn't. I've eyed some up in there.
Must admit,
Show which direction it comes from.
It's brilliant. It's just even the fact they've just cooked up a dish that like so many people can't cook now. Can't cook, and they're coming up with it.
When you go around the supermarket, see people putting pre-packed food
Constantly.
They don't even attempt to.
That's what I like so much about that story now. You know how she mentioned, she cooked it for a family, and it's so nice to hear that as well.
and that's it. I think cooking should be a fun thing. It is in our house.
I think I think just the UK is a strange one because obviously on Sundays everyone sits around the table. Every other day they don't, whereas everywhere else in the world.
You're talking about food to people and how people do it. So tell everybody.
It's a bit too hot. It's not too hot, is it? It's pretty hot. Yeah, it's hot.
We'll be careful with that.
That does look amazing.
This is going to pack a punch, I reckon. They've gone through with the sriracha.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot.
Yeah. But we cook all as a family in the week because it brings everybody together.
Yeah.
And that's what, obviously, watching the cadets do what they've been doing.
Yeah.
You can see how they've worked with the team and how they've brought their own ideas.
Yeah. It's so nice.
So that's your extra.
Is that my thing? Extra kimchi, extra tea.
Yeah, they've done us drinks. So you weren't around.
I
in the
wasn't
back,
around
so-
for the drink.
Yeah.
So we've got.
It won't count against you, don't worry. Are we checking the tea as well?
Yeah, it's quite nice. You want to pass the mic over to
Yeah.
competitors? So who's going to start first and tell us about the menu and what you've got?
So the dessert I made, I tried it first when my cousin brought it back from like South Korea when she went there. So I was like, should I do it? Yeah. So
So what's in it then?
Yeah.
so it's milk, flour, red bean paste, and eggs.
It's
So-
got a bit of a Japanese sound to it, isn't it?
Red bean paste. Yeah, it's across Asia. It's a sweet one using that. So you've essentially made it similar to like a crepe mix or a pancake mix.
Yeah.
And what you've poured that straight in a toasty machine.
Yeah.
And then just put the red bean on after.
Yeah.
And how did you finish? Is that when you poured it on top and flipped it?
Yeah. And then we have a bit of sugar on top. We kind of crumbled it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we tried.
No, like it's really interesting. Yeah, really looking forward.
The
Like,
Japanese do it like a fish shape, don't they?
Yeah,
special
I was trying
fish.
to find one.
is that what you were going for? Yeah.
Coated in- and it's
Couldn't
red
find
bean.
it.
And there's
Oh,
another
really?
one. There's two common things you get, isn't it? So,
I made a kimchi fried rice with carrots, lime, sriracha, egg, rice, spring onions, and broccoli.
Amazing. How spicy is this?
Depends on how much you like spice.
Yeah. Okay.
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 We'll stay in a minute. And so, what was the story behind it? Why did you? make these
I
things?
tried it when I went to South Korea for a week. I think it was last summer holidays, and I quite liked it.
Have you had it since?
Yes, last Sunday.
Do you cook it all the time?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Brilliant.
It's
Amazing.
become a staple in the family.
Yes,
Do you make it every time, or do you family make it?
I make it.
Oh, brilliant.
And what's in here?
That's just kimchi.
Do you want any extra?
Additional kimchi.
Try that. If you're worried about the spice, if you lift up the egg, you can go under the egg.
Not going.
What rice did you use?
It's just whole grain rice
Whole grain rice.
with a bit of soy sauce.
So I'll just hold that whole thing out.
Don't blame.
We've all gone very quiet.
It's a good sign, isn't it?
I love the little carrot roses.
Yeah. I forgot to mix in the carrots, to be honest, so I'd use them as decoration.
That's fine.
So, what do you think? Still chewing.
So first of all, we'll look at presentation. Really nice, really colourful. I like that. Obviously, I cook a lot of Asian food. It's very up my street, the kind of thing you're doing here. It's healthy as well. I like the use of whole grain rice. That's why I asked. I'm very used to white jasmine rice. So it's a really healthy bowl of food. Obviously, soy sauce, the flavours are coming through. There is the heat from the sriracha. I do like the heat though, so I really like it. Yeah, it's just a nice dish, full of flavour. Nice lot of textures in it as well. Nice smells coming out of it. Yeah, it's a kind of plate of food I'd eat at home quite often. So I might join you every Sunday to try this.
That's assuming you get an invite.
I think that's given, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, presentation, I loved it as well. Bright colours, vibrant, and makes you want to eat it. As chef said before, you do eat with your eyes, and I do. If I don't like the look of something, it takes me a while to try it, but I loved it. The rice for me was perfect, and I liked the crunch of the vegetables because I do like textures when I don't like to just eat one flavour, one texture. So yeah, I like that. It's good.
Again, I'm very much into Asian type foods and things like that. It was really nice. I really enjoyed that. Kimchi, have you tried making that as well?
No, most of the time I forget it. Like,
Because it is quite easy to make.
Yeah, I
You
tried
just
to
need,
make
it's
it.
just time.
I think
It's making sure you do it in advance because it's all got to ferment in the jars and things. So I suggest give that a go. But that was very, very nice and looks very nice as well. So very, very pleasant. Right, dessert time. Make sure you get some of the red bean in the middle as well.
It's about halfway.
You'll see it. You'll see it. See the whole thing.
I can't get that far back. Oh, no, I have.
You got into it.
I like it. Obviously I've had pancakes before, but that is next level. That is really nice. It's so soft and moorish. He needs to go down that end of the table because I'll just sit near the whole thing.
I really like it. So, growing up, Asian household, I had a lot of red bean pasties. The taste I'm very familiar with. It's not something I cook with too much, but I really enjoyed that. It reminds me of when I was younger, that kind of the taste of the red bean, the texture, the pancake, but the way you cooked it in the toasty machine and how you like that really stood out for me. I really appreciated like how you adapted to it. The way it came out, there's a nice texture to it as well. It's soft on the inside, but you get a little crisp toastiness in the middle. I like the idea of bruleeing it as well. Really, really nice touch. The fact, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't have noticed it. But the fact you told me you've done it now, I'd like more of it. Like, that's just personal preference. I'm not a sweet person, but like bruleed over the top. So you got like a really nice layer, caramelized sugar that'd add more to it. But overall, it's a really nice dish and really well thought out.
Yeah, and so that's really nice. It's got the lovely textures. You've got the taste of the bean. It's really, really nice. Yeah, so we're going back again, aren't we? So it must have been very nice. Yeah, I think that's really nice. And it was ingenious doing it in the actual cook. You know,
I'm gonna steal
in
that
the
idea. Like I'm gonna
sandwich,
tell you right now.
No, normally people just burn themselves by making, toasted with beans in it. It's too hot when they eat them. But doing a dessert like that in a toasty maker was really, really good.
Really smart. Really smart.
Thank you very
Well
much.
done, well done. And the tea's nice as well. Thank you.
Yes. So if you could send our next team. So
This is our
I
final
think
one.
they're our last,
Ooh, are they
our
ready?
last one. I'll keep this. It's 2286 next, I think, isn't it? 'Cause you're
If they're
493,
ready.
aren't you?
If they're ready.
If they're ready, that is.
Interesting thing. I'm already thinking like I could put Nutella in that. I could put like anything in it. Yeah, just make the. I'm gonna steal the rest.
And
Sorry.
the biscoff.
Yeah, that's it. Like, just if you get the batter mix, get your toasting machine. Anything
Yeah.
can go in that. Like, yeah, I'm
It's so
stealing that.
simple
I'm
to do,
stealing
isn't
that.
it? You
100%
don't
stealing.
need much to do it.
No, you're not. It's going to be really bad when you see me on like BBC Food in a couple of weeks, and I'm doing that rest of it. Yeah, it's like, wow, I've came up with this new idea. Oh no, it's brilliant.
It was really nice and it tasted. It wasn't overly sweet.
Yeah, it wasn't. You see, it wasn't because I'm not a sweet person
No.
at all. But no, I like that. It's just the idea. I really, really like because I've got a toasting machine at home.
Take your time, be careful.
Yeah, don't stress. That's all right.
When you're touching the side.
Can't help it when anyone says it's hot. I've got to touch it. That's good. It does, isn't it? Oh, it's the fish on top. Oh, lovely.
Oh, that looks good.
Yours looks better. Do you do that when you go to a restaurant? Somebody serves food and you think, I should have ordered that.
Food envy. Oh, hello.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, this looks.
Yeah, sit down. Sit down. Right. Who's going first?
You do the starter.
Okay.
Tell us all about your mum.
Should I?
Do you want to introduce it?
Yeah. So, kind of idea was that so I'm Polish and she's Portuguese, and we wanted to try and like blend them two together. So every year in Poland for Christmas, there's this thing called Wigilia, which is like this 15-course meal, and I always make this with my babcia for it. So I thought if we do this, we can make a Portuguese dish and turn it into like a mini Vigilia meal. So Vigilia, you're pescatarian, so you don't eat meat on it because it's a Catholic holiday. So we put fish on Oliviera's Portuguese dish, and we made this. And she can talk to you about the Portuguese dish for a minute.
So the Portuguese dish is called migas, which is basically the word for crumbs. As like in it, it's like breadcrumbs and like small bits of everything basically. And I've included the sweetheart cabbage that we had to put in. So I've put in breadcrumbs, chickpeas, and I did put a bit of chorizo, which is obviously not the Christmas thing.
That's
but
a fusion. It's a fusion.
yeah, it's a
okay.
fusion, and I put a bit of chorizo as like when you put in the breadcrumbs, the oil that the chorizo has been in with the garlic, it just absorbs the fat. So the crumbs also have a bit of taste of the oil that had recently been in there, and then we added a bit of fish on top because of the pescatarian theme as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
Should we give it a go then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up to you. What fish have you used?
Cod.
Chorizo.
That's really nice. The chorizo and the breadcrumbs.
Yeah. There's a few seeds in there, so like you get that from the bread, so it's quite good. Yeah.
Shall I go first? You're still chewing?
I'm still chewing.
I'll go first. So really like the dish, really like the idea behind it, how you kind of brought two things together. I've never had this dish before, even though I was just in Portugal. Really enjoyed it. I like the textures, the seeds you mentioned, especially the breadcrumbs. It's really soaked up the flavour of the chorizo. It's a really nice dish. For me, it's kind of reminds me a bit like a fried rice. So in Asia, we do fried rice because it's using up your bits of vegetables, everything you've got. You bring it all together and you make a really tasty dish. So I've very much got that from it. Fish on top's a nice touch. I like fish. If I want to be picky and try and find something, your fish is slightly overcooked. But that's because I am very particular about fish. And most time I serve fish, people say it's raw. It's not, but people say it is. But no, I think it's a really nice dish. I've not had it before. I enjoy it. It's full of flavour, full of textures. Really nice. Well done.
I agree with Chef. I like my fish, as people would say, oh, it's not cooked, but that's how I cook fish and that's how I like to eat it. I love the texture, and when you take all of it together, you just get this burst of flavors, and you can't taste it when it's separate, but together it's amazing. Well done, girls. It's lovely.
Yeah, I love the story. Bringing an idea of a Portuguese and a Polish idea together. But that is so nice, isn't it? The texture of it, the flavour, the chorizo through everything. I'm going to say the fish is slightly overcooked, but other than that, it's really nice, isn't it?
I've just not had it before. Really, really, yeah.
Yeah, really nice. So shall we try the dessert then?
Yeah. I've never seen anyone else so stressed.
Yeah. Time didn't really work for us, did it? Really. But we're gonna say it's a pie. It's a pie with a lemon sauce and a meringue. And I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. It looks very nice. Not about presentation. The meringue looks very nice. Oh,
yeah, thank you, sir. All right. Yeah, the leaves aren't normally burnt. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's like it's under the lights. Yeah, no worries about that.
Thank you.
I like how I got one to myself.
Yeah.
Depends on how nice it is, but you keep it.
Yeah.
It is setting. It's just need a bit more time.
Yeah.
The taste of texture starting to set on it. I think it's the raspberry.
Who's first? Both chewing.
That's really the meringue's very nice, and so you just need a bit more time for the curd just to set. But it's getting there. You can taste the textures coming of that. But it was so lovely presented with the flowers and the fruits as well, blueberry and raspberry and thing. I thought it was really nice. I'm very big a fan of lemon meringue because I like the tartness of the lemon going through at the end. I think it's really good to clear your palate. Meringue's nice anytime, isn't it?
Yeah. So first off, presentation was nice. It looked really nice. That one was a bit more sunk. This one looked really nice. It had like a nice volume to it. It looked clean. I think the big thing, like when you first told me you were going to do lemon meringue pie, it was like, oh, you're going for it. Like I was like, thought that was a very brave opinion. So what you've turned out, you've served me like happy with that. Like I struggled to do that in the amount of time you've come was given. So like I think you should be very happy with that. There is going to be room for improvements in it because you took on such a big task in such a small amount of time. Again, it's the curd. Needs a bit more time to set, a bit more thickening. The meringue came out nice. You blind bake pastry. You've made blind bake pastry in that time. Like you should be very proud of what you've actually done in that time. Execution could be improved, but I have no doubt in my mind if you were given like your normal kitchen, your normal space, you'd probably make me one of the best lemon meringue pies I'd ever have. So yeah,
I was very lost.
yeah, no, don't like. You should be really proud of what you've done. I said like nice taste like this, the lemon, the tartness, freshness, it's all coming through. So like really well done.
I think it was beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the little bits of flowers on there and the colours, because obviously lemon meringue is a bit bland looking, but that really brought it to the front. I love the meringue. I love the pastry. I don't really like lemons, so I was quite happy that it wasn't that lemon. But no, beautiful meringue, absolutely gorgeous. And the pastry, to do that in the time, it's not an easy feat. I usually buy pre-packed. Not gonna lie. I'm not a pastry chef.
Even if I did, I couldn't say I rose through that.
But no, it's lovely. Thank you.
Well done.
Do you
Well
wanna
done.
take it away, and then we'll work out who's going to win this.
That's the decision, then. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You okay with two?
You sure?
You're not going to share with the audience?
I would.
I would take it over there and take some forks for them.
Oh, yeah.
And stick it down and put some forks over there.
You hold that for this because I feel
Yeah.
we got mine. They all gone?
So what do you think?
Ah, it's going to be fun, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Have you got
Favorite
an
dish?
outright
Yeah.
favourite?
What's your favorite dish? Not as a whole. What's your
The
favorite dish?
kimchi fried rice.
That's your favorite, yeah.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
I liked the chorizo and the cod.
It's on the card. The
last
Meg.
one, yeah.
Yes. Right, let's run through it. So we had carbonara tiramisu. Then we had
Pasta and cabbage.
pasta. Is it cabbage? Cabbage.
The cabbage was
starter
really
and then
nice,
pasta.
yeah.
Like it's such a simple idea. And then it was the kimchi fried rice and the little triangle desserts. Very
Yeah,
smart. And
which
then
was very different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
final. Oh, no.
It's as hard as last time, isn't it?
Mm.
There's so many really good meals there.
And they're so different.
They're different. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
That's the nice part about it.
I mean, the little tiramisu pops, they're
Yeah,
genius.
that's
They're
what-
genius.
That's the thought about doing it that way, so you didn't have coffee in it for children.
Yeah.
So there's sometimes the stories.
But this,
are
they all,
as good as the
they all
flavor.
hit the mark. So obviously you start by looking who hit the spec. So everyone used Sweetheart Cabbage. Everyone had a story to tell. So all teams
Yeah.
stick that, which is quite annoying because normally you can eliminate one or two from that. Okay, so your favourite's kimchi fried rice. Your favourite was the Portuguese one.
What was yours?
I don't know. I like the carbonara at the beginning. For me, that it needed to be topped
Yeah, it
through
just
it. It
needed to
needed
be
to be
mixed with
coated through it.
Pasta.
Yep. And then a second pasta dish, again, really enjoyed. But if I'm being picky, which I have to be, it needs that coating. It needs
Yeah.
just a bit more sauce to let it down a bit. Kimchi fried rice was nice. It had a nice texture. I did enjoy it. I saw it when it just came out, so obviously
Yeah,
it's standard
it
lights.
looked even better when it was first made. It
Yeah.
sat on past quite a while.
And then the final one, I really like that, the
It
breadcrumbs.
was different, wasn't it?
It was different. I had not tried it before, but and it sounds so bad. If they took the cod off, I would have preferred it, and I probably would have run away with that one.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm down in that because that
The
piece
fish was
over.
over.
It was
Yeah.
over. And it's such a
Yeah, and the dessert was so nice. They just need a bit more time. Because the meringue was so good. In the time we had, the pastry was made fresh and it was very nice. It was just the actual curd hadn't had enough time to set, had it?
I think the fact that they blended the two
Yeah, it was
dishes
very
as
good.
well.
It's a nice story
Portuguese and
behind it, yeah.
Polish.
Yeah, the story, because obviously, Babka, grandma, I believe.
Yeah.
So, it's come down, and then to share it as we were saying earlier about sharing
Yeah.
food, and I did like that,
I'm really struggling here.
but I preferred that part over the lemon meringue.
That part of the meringue.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing. So I really like. I think the best story and how they incorporated. They all had very good stories. Was your final one. The merging of the two, the
Yeah.
stories, that's it. Unfortunately, I'm going to say no from me from that one, based on the meringue pie.
Yeah.
And it's so difficult because if that pie was had that bit longer, if it had that extra 20 minutes, it
Yeah.
would have been there. It would have like I really like the
They
main.
offered before if they needed a bit more time,
Yeah.
they could have done that, but they all thought they were going to be finished by 8:30. So
Yeah.
it was planning more than anything.
And it's so bad to say because I said like that lemon meringue pie, like because you can tell she's made it before.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can tell she can do it. That I would have said that would have stole it, but I'm going to say no this time purely based on that. But amazing effort. Obviously the kimchi fried rice very tasty, nice textures. The desserts, it's
Yeah.
just the idea of it was actually it's so simple. It's so simple, but it's so smart at the same time. And very easily adaptable. That's something anyone can do at home, to whatever way they like.
And it wasn't something I expect them to cook. I thought they'd do something a little bit different to that because
Yeah.
young people don't always eat that kind of food, kimchi fried rice. So it was quite interesting. for
I've
them to
never had
choose
it.
that. Yeah,
Nice
it
one.
was really, really well.
I'll eat it. Okay.
And I did like the vegetables. I liked the textures and the
There's the
flavours were
crunch
there.
too, and
The
they weren't
crunch was
overcooked. They were
amazing.
there.
it was good, really
And it
well.
got that little bit of char in. So you've
Yeah.
got that. It was-
Especially with cabbage, you like a bit of char.
Yeah.
You need that, especially in a stir fry, like
Yeah.
fried rice. That's what you look for. Like in Asia, it's called wok. It's called breath of the wok, which literally means where you kind of like charred it a little bit on the wok. So okay, it's very strong contenders. Then we're gonna go to it's the chorizo pasta, and their dessert was it was the start. It was the cabbage.
Yeah.
Really nice. I don't want to fault them. That's the kind of food I'd eat at home. I really enjoyed it. The kimchi fried rice and just the way the dessert was on edges it for me. Like
Yeah.
it just. And
So have
then
we got a winner?
there's the carbonara tiramisu, which I did like, but
They needed a bit
Tiramisu
more.
wasn't set, was it?
No.
we have then, don't we? I've got a winner. It's difficult. It's so difficult.
I think if the pasta dishes would have been a bit more loose and it had a little bit more sauce and they were covered.
They needed a bit more moisture. To
Yeah,
it.
because the chicken was spot
Oh, it
on
was perfect.
and the cheese sauce was absolutely
The
gorgeous.
flavors and all of them were really
Yeah.
good. But I think it's the kimchi fried rice and the dessert because it's one of those things. It's not a lot of change on it.
No.
That's the only thing,
That's
isn't
what I
it?
would agree with.
Yeah.
I think that's
And they
that
got
one.
both dishes, whereas
Yeah.
the other teams, they were really good on one, the other one slightly let them down. But overall, they had the best two dishes, I'd say.
Yeah. So I think we may have got a winner, have we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shall we go for it then? So can we have our teams back in, please? We have you over here in the line. So we've got all our teams together. So we can catch on the camera and everything at the same time. So,
Oh, stand up.
pinch that. So one thing I'd like to say is well done all of you because you've done such a great job.